Well, welcome everybody to AA IHSA sectional basketball. We're going to open the night's program with our three-point shootout, Country Insurance three-point shootout. Our first shooter for the night, forward to advance to Friday night, is Randall Russell from Rockford East. He's a 6'2 junior. This is a neat aspect of what's going on in our state tournament in Illinois. They've added these things, all that makes that production down in Peoria so much better. And it's always been good, but it's just extra special when they add these special events. So, shooter is ready to go.
45 seconds on the clock.
45 seconds.
Here we go.
And we are ready to go. Russell, our first shooter. That's one. Nice touch from there. 3 in a row. Make it 4. What a start. 4 out of 5. He wanted that one to go down. And 8. 20 seconds to go. This is when you start to get a little tired. 9. Can he get to 11? There's 10. And with plenty of time to spare, Randall Russell opens up with 10. That's going to be a very tough number to beat. Our second shooter will be Paul Beyer, the 6'4 sophomore from Moline.
From Moline, Paul Beyer.
Obviously a crowd favorite. Beyer is a premier three-point shooter in the Western Big Six Conference, and so no stranger to this distance. And you get to this level, you got the ball racks just right where you want them, so you know that you're ready to go. Again, 45 seconds set on the clock. Todd Rosenthal, our athletic director here at Moline High School. And Beyer opens up with 1, 2. Going from the other side, you have your option to go either way you want to in this rotation. There's 3, and 3 out of 5. Paul, 30 seconds to go. A little strong. When good three-point shooters get on the rhythm, that ball just seems to just find that basket. There's 5 and 6. Looking to tie at 10 or go ahead with 11 or more. There's 7. There's 8. There's 9 and 10. Paul Beyer, 10 to tie with Randall Russell, with 10 made to open our three-point shootout here. Country Companies sponsors this. They do a great job with that. Our third shooter tonight will be Wade Adamson from United Township. He's a 6'3 senior. Wade's going to start on the same side that Paul did. He's getting ready. And we'll start. Oh, that hurts. Okay, they've got to be ready with 45 seconds on the clock. Now start. Hopefully this goes in. That's good. There's 1. 2 for Wade. Ooh, in and out. And 3. 3 out of 5 with an asterisk, huh? Got to find that range. There you go. 5 and 6. Adams with 6. 5 to go. He could take the lead here. 7. Still 7. Got to make these 3. Okay, he's going to be in the running, though. 2 would maybe get him all the way there. There's 8. Wade a little bit short. Wade Adamson makes 8 out of 15. And he's currently in third place behind Paul Beyer with 10, Randall Russell with 10. Next shooter from Belvedere High School, Nick Worth, a 6'2 junior.
Our next shooter from Belvedere, Nick Worth.
Nick set with 45 seconds to go. First one is a little short. There's 1, 2. And only 2 out of that first rack. Sometimes it's your spot. There, you got to get 1 or 2 to roll in for you. And with 20 seconds to go, Worth has 6. Could take the lead here. 7. A little short. Short again, and a little bit of a shooter's roll. In and out, he's got 8, going for 9. And got it. Nick Worth makes 9, moves into 3rd place. Beyer from Moline, Randall Russell from Rockford East have 10. Nick Worth from Belvedere has 9, and Wade Adamson has 8. Our next shooter.
From Rockford Jefferson, Leslie Robinson.
Leslie Robinson, L.C. Robinson from Rockford Jefferson, a 6'1" senior. He needs 8 to tie for 8 or more to kind of stay in the competition here. Robinson, a little short on the first one. There's 1, 2, and 3. 3 out of that first rack, 30 seconds to go. These young men are getting that ball off in a hurry. No one's been threatened with that 30-second clock. There's 6 and 7. Got a chance to take our lead here. Robinson, 8. A little strong. 9. Tie for first with this basket right here. Oh, he has 9. Leslie Robinson has 9.
Leslie Robinson with 9.
That knocks Wade Adamson out of the competition from UT. You've got Beyer and Russell tied for first. Robinson and Worth tied for third. Lucas Knox, a 6'3" sophomore from UT, will be our next shooter. And he's ready to go. Got to get that first one down. Once you do that, you got a shot. There's 1. Okay. Move to the top of the key. There's 2, 3 on a little bit of a roll now. Ooh, in and out. 4. Have to have a strong rack here to get into that competition. Yep, not going to make it. Plus we got 1 hung up. There's 5. There's 6. And there is 7. Now what would happen if he hit that one ball and they both would have gone in? Lucas Knox ends up with 6. And Lucas will be eliminated, but he did qualify to get this far. And that's the way to do it. From Sycamore, Andrew Goins. Goins, a 5'11" senior. One of the top scorers for Sycamore. Will play in the game in a minute. He has his 15 shots. First one is no good. Here's 1, 2, 3. In and out. Andrews had 3 to start with here. 4, 5. Oh, in and out. Has 5, needs 4 to get the competition going for him. There's 6, 7, 8. Moline better guard that spot tonight, don't you think? 9 and 10. Andrew Goins, 10. 5'11" senior from Sycamore. A huge crowd here from Sycamore tonight also. Goins, Russell, and Paul Beyer from Moline. Russell is from Rockford East. 3 with 10. Hallstrom needs at least 9. He needs at least 9. Setting things just the way he wants. Jamie Hallstrom is a 6'3" senior from Moline. Moline's second shooter in the competition tonight. Paul Beyer is already moving on to Friday night. Can Jamie make it 2 for the Maroons? Those 2 plus hopefully their team. Jamie opens up right down the middle. There's 1. Got that same spot on that rim. Good adjustment. There's 2. 30 seconds to go. 3. In and out, boy. There's a good one. 4, and now, oh. He needs all 5 here. That's good. Yep. He's got 6. In and out. And that one will not count. Doesn't matter. Jamie ends up with 6. and he will be eliminated from the competition. Now, how many do we have moving on to Friday night? Now, I guess that's the key. 2 or 4? So you're taking the balls out of here, so it's going to be 4.
Paul Beyer, Adam Russell, and Andrew Gomes. There will be a shootout between Leslie Robinson, Robert Jefferson, and Nick Worth of Belvedere.
Okay, here we go. That's the answer. We got 3 in already. We have got Paul Beyer. Paul, the 6'4" sophomore from Moline. We also have Randall Russell. Randall is from Rockford East. And we have Andrew Goins. And from Sycamore. All had 10. Now, in a shootout are our 9s. That will be Nick Worth, Leslie Elsie Robinson. We'll have a shootout between those 2 for our 4th spot. Shooting out of the corners this time. Most consider him a little more difficult shot.
Once again, in a shootout, each shooter will have 30 seconds to shoot 5 balls from 2 spots in the corners. If a tie score remains,
our time goes down to 30 seconds. 10 balls this time. Both participants getting a few shots out of the corners as warm up. 2-minute break here. And it looks like they're about ready to go. We'll see who shoots first this time. We'll talk about that. As I mentioned,
Robinson will shoot first, Andrew Goins will shoot second.
Robinson will shoot first. And Worth will shoot second.
I'm sorry, that's Nick Worth will shoot second.
Worth second, Robinson first. Rule interpretation here. We got to discuss that a little bit. I wondered this last time we did this. We're going to get it right here, Jess, in just a minute. Looks like that Nick Worth's going to shoot first from Belvedere, a 6'2" junior. Made 9 out of 15. Now he's going to fire that ball in there 10 times out of the corner. Let's see who
will shoot first, Leslie Robinson will shoot second.
Now we've all got it straightened out. Well, Nick's ready to go. Rosenthal says we're ready to go, and Nick fires. There's 1, 2. That good rhythm and great rotation. Bang. There's 4. Nick Worth from Belvedere. We got 10 seconds to go. We got 3 shots off. There's 5. There's 6. There's 7. And there is 8. That's going to be hard to beat. Nick has 8. Leslie Robinson from Rockford Jefferson, the 6'1" senior, has got to make at least 8. Makes 8. He'll tie and they'll shoot again. If he makes more, he'll move on to Friday night to join Paul Beyer, Randall Russell from Rockford East, Andrew Goins from Sycamore, Beyer from Moline, of course. Robinson. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nice. Rotation on the ball. He's still got 15 seconds, so time will not be a factor. There's 5. 6. And 6. So Leslie Robinson finishes with 6. Therefore, Nick Worth
Paul Beyer of Moline,
from Belvedere,
Randall Russell of Rockford East, Andrew Goins of Sycamore, and Nick Worth.
So our final 4 to go to Friday night will be Paul Beyer from Moline, Randall Russell from Rockford East, Andrew Goins from Sycamore, and Nick Worth from Belvedere. They'll compete Friday night in the Country Insurance 3-point showdown. Well, that takes care of the three-point contest. We're getting ready to go. 2 participants tonight, Goings from Sycamore and Beyer from Moline, will continue on Friday night. Which one of their teams will be playing on Friday night? We'll take a break here. We'll be back with our pregame in just a minute.
Then the Class A winner meets the Class 2.
Well, welcome everybody to March Madness from Wharton Fieldhouse. You got the IHSA AA sectional semifinal basketball game. This is the Family Ties production. This is Jim Sanders along with Jess Medina on the camera, welcoming you to this night's ball game. What a great atmosphere here at Moline, one of the premier places to play in the state of Illinois. Great place for sectional basketball, plenty of seats. Western Big Six tonight against the Suburban Prairie Conference. The Moline Maroons against the Sycamore Spartans. For Sycamore, as they come into this ball game, they have a record of 23 wins and 4 losses. They're 7-3 in the Suburban Prairie Conference. Their leading scorer is Andrew Goings with a 15.5 average and Anthony Bomar with a 16.1 average. Leading rebounder is Marco Kostic, a 6'1 senior, averaging about 5.5 rebounds per ball game. For Sycamore, they've been a man-to-man ball club all year long as I read the paper today, but they played zone the last 3 ball games against bigger opponents and have fared real well. As far as comments, Coach Brett Goff from Sycamore said it's going to be tough for us to match up with Moline. They're so balanced with all their starters and a strong bench. Should be really tough. The Spartans do have 4 starters back from last year's ball club, and they've got a nice looking club with Goings and Anthony Bomar is averaging 16 points a game. I missed him with Goings, averaging 16 points a ball game too. And so consequently, those 2 will be the main folks that we're going to watch tonight as we move down and take a look at the Moline Maroons from the Western Big Six Conference. They are 25-2 for the season, 10-0, undefeated in the Western Big Six champions. For Frank Dexter's Maroons, they were the #1 seed in this sectional complex, and they come into tonight's ball game on their home floor with a decided advantage, as most people would look at it. Led by Wesley McCorkle with over 14 points per game average, and Paul Beyer, sophomore, 6'4 sophomore, averaging 13.3. Coach Dexter talked to the paper today a little bit about how Goings was a ton, and watching him in a 3-point shootout, it was obvious he can shoot that ball up there. He also says that Bomar is really, really tough to handle on the perimeter. A few things for Moline tonight. Streaks and records. If the Moline Maroons win tonight, they'll have a streak of 17 in a row, and that'll tie a school record. They also can tie a school record with 26 wins if they win tonight's ball game, moving to 26-2. 26-3 is the school record, and that occurred in the seasons of 1954-55. So it's been a while for the Maroons, but 26 wins, 17 in a row, and most importantly, a date Friday night in the championship game of the sectional tournament. The winner of this ball game tonight will play against the winner of Rockford-Boylan against Rochelle. Boylan's the #3 seed, Rochelle a #8 seed. Tonight's ball game, the Moline Maroons, the #1 seed against the Sycamore Spartans at a #5 seed. So I think that sets the stage for our ball game tonight. Should be a great one. We're going to be back in just a few minutes with our starting lineups. Again, the Moline Maroons, the home team, and the Sycamore Spartans will do battle here at Wharton Fieldhouse, Class AA sectional semifinals. You're right, it's March Madness, and we'll be right back.
Sycamore High School. The Spartans 23-4 in the season.
Welcome back with our starting lineups tonight. Tonight for the Sycamore Spartans, coached by Brett Goff and Matt Harville, the 23-4 Spartans, 7-3 in their conference. Marco Kostic, #12, is a 6'1 senior, averaging 8.2 points a game, 5.3 rebounds. #24 is Andrew Goings, a 5'11 senior, 15.5 per game. #30. Ian Stetzel, 6'2 senior, averaging 10 points a game. Number 55 is Anthony Bomar, 6'1" junior, leading scorer at 16.1. And center, 6'5" senior, 44 is Trent Shire, 6'5" senior, averaging 6 points per game. 23-4, the Spartans, the number 5 seed. And we now take a look at the Moline Maroons, number 1 seed in this tournament, coached by Frank Dexter, with Derek Lindauer and Dennis Grashiter, a 25-2 record, 10-0 in the Western Big Six. That guard, 5'11" junior, number 14, Justin Yount, averaging 5 points a ball game, 2 rebounds a ball game. At guard, Wesley McCorkle, a 6 foot senior, number 20, a senior, 14.2 and 5.5 rebounds a ball game. Jordan Salmonson is a 6'4" senior, number 34, averaging 10.5 points a game and 5 rebounds. Paul Beyer, number 40, is a 6'4" sophomore, averaging 13.5 points a game. And as center, the man in the middle, number 52, a 6'9" senior, Kyle Lassick, 5 points a game, 5 rebounds a ball game. So for the Sycamore Spartans, you have Kostick, Goin, Stetzel, Scherer, and Bomar. And for the Maroons, Yount, McCorkle, Lassick, Beyer, and Salmonson. The Maroons looking to put 17 wins in a row to tie a school record, to put 26 wins in a season to tie a school record. Sycamore, obviously an upset of the number 4 seed in this tournament, looking to upset the number 1 seed. So welcome to March Madness IHSA AA sectional semifinals. This is a Family Ties production. Jim Sanders and Jess Medina. We want to thank Todd Rosenthal and the Moline Athletic Department for setting us up high above Horton Fieldhouse. Perfect position to watch this great basketball game. Sit back, relax. Hope the popcorn is popped. The pop is cold. Enjoy March Madness. The Moline controls the tip. And Yount will take over against the zone 1-2-2 look by the Spartans. The open spot's going to be on the high post, and Lassick is there. The ball right to Lassick in the middle. Yount drives and charges. No basket. Nice position that time by Marco Kostick. And Justin Yount took the ball to the hole just like you want him to, but he's called for the foul. That's his first foul and the first team foul. And bringing the ball down is Anthony Bomar. He'll set it up against the Moline's man-to-man defense. Tip, Lassick controls. Maroons on the run. McCorkle, Yount, into Salmonson. Nice drive, nice bank shot. Jordan Salmonson, a 6'4" senior. Moline jumps on top, 2-0. A little unforced error there. Nice pass attempted from Bomar to Scherer, but it goes out of bounds. Moline with a chance. The Maroons with an opportunity to build on a 2-0 lead. Again, 1-2-2 zone by the Spartans with Lassick on the high post. Trying to post him in there, get him the ball, and look low. You got to look inside out. Foul against the Spartans. Foul's going to go against number 30, and that's Ian Stetzel. Stetzel is a 6'2" senior. That's his first foul, and the first team foul of the Maroons. Inbounds. Beyer. Boom. Paul Beyer. And the Maroons jump to a 5-0 lead. And the Spartans are going to have to weather the storm. Against Matt McCorkle, almost there. Goings, a little strong. Bomar with the ball, and they'll reset. Anthony Bomar gets the ball to Goings. There's a wide open man. Doesn't look like he wants to take that shot. Not even seen the Spartans this year yet. Salmonson on a great defensive play, 3-on-2. Looking to get the ball to Beyer. Beautiful shot, Salmonson to Beyer. 7-0. Bomar. Whoa, that's a quick answer right there, Anthony Bomar. 7-3, 6:05 to go in the first quarter. Well, Bomar looked back to see if Coach wanted a timeout. Coach said no. Bomar puts 3 on the board just like that. The Maroons working the ball on the perimeter. Well, he looks just a little out of sync right now. They got to kind of balance the floor a little bit. Lassick goes to the corner. Salmonson's going to go to the high post. McCorkle for 3. Bingo! Wesley McCorkle, the 6-foot senior. 10-3 Maroons. Bomar. Lassick up tall to almost block that shot. McCorkle with the rebound. Maroons on the run again. Oh, nice pass play by Bomar that time for the steal. Ahead to Goings. Sycamore going to set up. Stetzel out front now. One thing about not having very many tall guys, which obviously Sycamore does not have, anybody can play anywhere. Ball went off of, kicked the ball. Okay, Moline kicked the ball out of bounds. Coach Dexter was looking for a traveling call down there, but didn't get it. First sub of the evening, Samuel Shaw, 6'3" senior, will come in. And number 44, Trent Scherer will come out. Shaw is our first sub. Backdoor, beautiful backdoor play. A little off the back iron, doesn't go. Bomar had it, controlled it. He'll step back behind the three-point line, short again. McCorkle with the rebound. He's going to go 1-on-3. McCorkle out of control, but gets fouled. As Coach Smith used to say when we did these broadcasts together, McCorkle had the numbers he liked, 1-on-3, but he gets fouled. Shaw will pick up his first foul. Shaw's a 6'3" senior. Just came in the ball game. McCorkle at the free throw line. First free throw on his way. Off the front iron and rolls in. 11-3 Moline. And Sycamore is going to take a timeout. We're going to take a short break here. We'll be back with first quarter action. Maroons lead 11-3. 4:41 to go. And we'll be right back. And we're back. McCorkle after a 30-second timeout by the Spartans. Trying to regroup a little bit. McCorkle makes the second free throw. 12-3 Moline. Awful quick. I don't know if Sycamore can stay with that quickness. If Moline stays under control, this could be a ball game that they could just dominate. Coach wanted traveling again, didn't get it. And the Maroons still playing man-to-man. There's a three-pointer on its way. Strong that time. Goings, no good. Beyer with the rebound. And McCorkle. Man-to-man defense this time. Looks like, nope, still zone. Call goes towards Moline's way. Reed Behringer, number 43, 5'11" sophomore, is going to come in for the Spartans. So the Spartans have got Behringer in the ball game early and Shaw in the ball game early. Moline still with the starting 5. Still working against that zone. They're really working real hard to keep that ball away from Lassick in there, but also playing on the perimeter. McCorkle, no good. Beyer fights for it. Ball's going to go off the Spartans. And Moline will have the ball again. The Maroons in their white home uniforms with maroon trim. The Spartans black and gold. Black uniforms, gold trim. Another good play, but great defense that time by Shaw. Shaw comes in the ball game, makes a nice defensive play right off the bat. Behringer will run the point for right now. Still against man-to-man pressure, trying to get, there's a good-looking play. Off the rim again, and Jan with the rebound. Nice open shot that time by Bomar. Salmonson, left-handed layup is good. Jordan Salmonson. Beautiful shot. 14-3, 3:22 to go in the first quarter. Long three, way offline, but a nice offensive rebound that time by Kostick for the Spartans. And they'll get another opportunity. Spartans have got to regain their composure a little bit, find some open shots, maybe get the ball inside once in a while. Kostick with the ball. Drive, meets foul. Yeah. He's not going to like that call, but he just bumped him out of bounds. I mean, there isn't anything you can do but call a foul in that situation. Foul's going to go in against Jordan Salmonson. Subs for Moline. Kevin Ryan, number 30, comes in the ball game. Joey Thorngren comes in the ball game. So 2 subs for Moline. Chris Kaiser comes in the lineup for the Spartans. Behringer for 3. Reed Behringer, 14-6. Spartans have 2 threes, one by Bomar, one by Behringer. McCorkle's fouled. Good job. He got the defense in the air, leaned in, drew the foul. Foul's going to go against number 43. That's Reed Behringer, the 5'11 sophomore, his first, 3rd team foul on the Spartans. And McCorkle will go to the free throw line. First free throw on its way. Off the front rim and in. Shire's going to come back in the ball game, and Kostick's going to sit down for the Spartans. McCorkle trying to give the Maroons a 10-point lead, and he does. 16-6, 2:38 to go in the first quarter. Spartans working a lot of young players in there, new players in the ball game. Goins is sitting out for a little while here. He's their 2nd leading scorer. Bomar is their leading scorer, but he's only been able to get off 2 shots, I think, at this point in time. Shaw, baseline was taken away nicely. Kaiser for 3. Chris Kaiser, 5'11", junior, 16-9, 3-pointers. Nice play. Salmonson, past that time. Ryan, 2. Thorngren for 2. 18-9, Moline. Pick and roll action by Sycamore. There's a shot there. Won't go. Tough look for the rebound. Knocked out of bounds by the Spartans. Long 3-pointer that time by Kaiser did not go. Lassie's coming back in for Moline. Salmonson will sit down. Goins going to sit down. Is going to come in for Sycamore. And number 55, Anthony Bomar, is going to take a rest on the bench. Moline has Salmonson and McCorkle both on the bench, getting a little breather. Thorngren in the ball game along with Ryan and the other starters for Moline. 1:19 to go. First quarter. Lassick. Sycamore's doing a better job now. Man to man. But they're going to sag off, drop off. Trying to find a defense right now. Going zone trap. 1-2-2 zone trap by Moline, trying to go for the last shot, looks like. And Sycamore is going to put a little pressure on in the trap. Open spots in this are going to be the free throw line extended. Beyer on the wing, a little strong. Beyer gets the ball back. Nice play by Lassie to keep that ball alive. Still looking for one shot. Sycamore still chasing with Shaw on the top of that zone. Long arms. 24 seconds to go. Moline trying to hang on that 9-point lead and see if they can build on it before the quarter's over. Don't win 26 games. 12 seconds. Yeah, now they're going to run the play. They got Beyer a 3 from the corner. Bang! Paul Beyer, 21-9 Moline. Long shot by Goins. No good, but almost. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. A great quarter for the Moline Maroons, where they dominated Sycamore, and they lead 21-9. We'll be back with second quarter action in just a minute. You're watching a Family Ties production. Jim Sanders with Jess Medina. We'll be back in just a minute. Well, second quarter action. Morton Fieldhouse, IHSA, AA sectional semifinal. The Moline Maroons lead 21-9. Great first quarter. McCorkle has 7. Beyer has 8. Salmonson has 4. And 3 players from Sycamore have 3 points each. They made 3 3-pointers. But Sycamore gets the ball first, and we'll see what happens here. There's a 2. Nice shot that time by Trent Scherer. Looking for a double dribble call there. Didn't get it. And McCorkle, Salmonson to Vlasic. Nice play. McCorkle to Salmonson to Vlasic. 23-11. Nice shot that time. Marco Kostick shot it over the trees in there. It's not the first time he's seen tall kids, that's for sure. Half court, 2-1-2, zone press by the Spartans. Moline gets the ball across the 10-second line. Using McCorkle and Yount on the point. Beyer. That's a good looking shot. That's the guy you want shooting it from the free throw line. Beyer now has 10. 25-13. Goins. And the Spartans working the ball. And he traveled. Ian Stetzo that time. Traveled. Moline a chance to build on their 25-13 lead. Full court pressure this time, 2-2-1. And a lot of looks. Salmonson was wide open, but Lassie just couldn't find him, and the ball's tipped out of bounds by Goins. The thing about Sycamore, they're not panicking out there. They're still communicating. 1-3-1 this time by the Spartans. Good hustle that time. Bomar made a nice play, tipped it out of bounds. I don't know if the Sycamore fans are all excited about that, but you know, that's what happened. Yount will get the ball inbounds. So Moline's got to continually make adjustments in their offense with the various looks that the Spartans are showing them, and they've done a nice job so far. They're going to find guys open if they keep working the ball the way they are right now. Skip pass to Beyer. 3-pointer on his way. It's good. Oh, I thought that was good from our angle. And the Spartans on the run for the first time. Bomar takes it all the way. Short. Bomar offensive board. Vlasic there, but can't block it. Bomar 4-2. 25-15. That's Bomar's 5th point. Steal. And Moline on a nice steal. It looked like Stetzel was going to have a real easy time of it. And Moline comes up with the ball. Salmonson, and he's fouled. Boy, Moline's working the ball good. Most of those zones, you're going to have a guy open at that free throw line. And the Maroons started out with Vlasic there, but it was obvious they're going to give Vlasic that shot. So now we've had Beyer there once and Salmonson there once in the last 3 possessions. 4th team foul. That foul was called against Trent Scherer. Beyer in and out again. Bomar with the ball. And the Spartans down 10 with the ball. 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the second quarter. Tipped out of bounds. For Moline, Kevin Ryan, a 6'2" junior, is going to come in. Beyer's going to sit down. Beyer sits with his 10 points. Good defense by Moline, and they played good defense all year. You fans that have followed the Maroons know the defense is one of their main strengths. Nice play that time. Salmonson with the hand straight up. Vlasic with the hand straight up. Maroons with the ball. Yount with the ball. He may go coast to coast on this thing, but gets the ball back to Ryan. McCorkle. And the Maroons work the ball on the perimeter. They're going to play a little man-to-man right now. Force the Maroons into a turnover. I think McCorkle thought there was going to be a backdoor play open. Salmonson didn't go there. And a turnover. 10-point Moline lead. Anthony Bomar, 6'1" junior, brings the ball across the 10-second line. Goins with the ball. That's a shot he made in the 3-point contest. Andrew Goins, a 5'11" senior. He averages 15 points a ball game. And he now has 3. Another wild pass by Moline. That's the only thing that scares you about the Maroons, is they just seem to get out of sync every once in a while and have a spell like this. Sycamore's come from 12 down to 7 down. Beyer didn't spend much time on the bench, did he?
And for the Spartans, number 14, Carl Tucker.
Carl Tucker, number 14, comes back in the ball game. And Anthony Bomar is going to take a little breather also. Out of bounds the Spartans. Down 7. Spartans have used 9 kids so far in this ball game. So has Moline. Opportunity for the Spartans to get back in the ball game. Well, stop, pop, won't go. Good rebound by Yount. Kostick had a good look. Beyer, Lassick, Yount to Ryan. Left-handed shot on the wing, in and out. Good hustle by Salmonson. Beyer to Lassick. Beautiful play. Paul Beyer passes up the 3 to get the ball to Kyle Lassick. And the Maroons back to a 9-point lead. Goings. Shaw had a chance at the rebound. Good hustle by Ryan. Salmonson stepped out of bounds. Great hustle, Jordan Salmonson. And the crowd appreciates that. Both teams' crowds appreciate the hustle by these kids right now. Bomar's going to come back in. McCorkle's going to come back in. Salmonson's going to take a break. Justin Evans comes in for the Spartans. Wow. I'm getting tired watching this thing from up here, high above Wharton Fieldhouse floor. Great effort, but you wouldn't expect anything other than that, would you, at this time of year? Kids are playing very hard. Motion offense by the Spartans. Moline still playing great defense. Spartans down by 9. Goins, stop. Got him on the arm, looked like. Got away with one there maybe from Yount, but no call. And Moline with a chance to build on a 9-point lead. He traveled. Had an idea. Got going a little too fast. So the turnover gives the ball back to Sycamore. 2:56 to go in the second quarter. Sectional semifinal action from Wharton Fieldhouse. The winner of this ball game to play either Rockford Boylan or Rochelle Friday night. There'll be a foul against Sycamore. It's going to go against number 35, Justin Evans. Justin Young got up limping that time, but he's okay. Full court pressure by Sycamore now. The Maroons still up by 9. Scoring action slowed down a little bit. Intensity hasn't changed any. Moline's turned the ball over 3 or 4 times though lately, and that's allowed Sycamore to stay in the ball game. Yount, beautiful play. Ryan to Yount. 5'11" junior. 11-point lead for the Maroons. Spartans working the ball on the perimeter. Yount is doing a nice job guarding Andrew Goins. They got Ryan right now on Bomar. Shaw, just a little spin move, back out to Bomar. Real short, maybe partially blocked. Tipped, Ryan, and Yount open. Shaw blocks it. And going to get called for the foul. Samuel Shaw, 6'3" senior, going to pick up the foul. Moline fans like it. Sycamore fans aren't too excited about it. Shaw's second, 6th team foul. Spartans are going to have 3 subs coming in here. Stetzo's coming in. Kostick is going to come in. Shire is going to come in after this first free throw for Moline by Kevin Ryan. Ryan makes it a 30-18 ball game. Lassick's going to sit down, take a breather, and Salmonson comes back in. Moline's got their starters with Beyer and Yount and McCorkle and Salmonson with Ryan in for Lassick right now. Misses the second free throw. Bomar with Ryan on him. Moline's going to go a little smaller right now. Spartans are always going to go a little small because that's all they've got. Bomar loses the ball out of bounds. Sub for Moline. Kyle Wood, the 5'10 junior, is going to make his first appearance in the ball game. Wood comes in. Jan's going to sit down for a minute. 1:35 to go in the second quarter. And full court pressure by the Spartans. Coach Goff's done a nice job getting his kids in a lot of different defense. And another turnover here. It's going to end up being the Spartans' ball under the basket as the Maroons turn the ball over. That's got to be 4 or 5 turnovers here in the last 3 minutes or 4 minutes here of this quarter, when the Maroons had a commanding lead. They're still up by 12, but it could be much bigger than that. And Bomar with the ball on the point, 1:16 to go. Spartans down by 12. Boy, Moline's playing good defense. McCorkle all over Ryan, hounding Bomar every place he goes. Wood in there now playing good defense. Salmonson and, of course, Beyer. Under a minute here. Bomar got bumped a little bit, but no foul called. Also didn't call traveling either, which is a good call both ways. Good defense. Beyer going to get called for the foul, though. It's only the 3rd foul against the Maroons, so no foul trouble right now. That's Beyer's first foul. Coming in the lineup for Moline, Brandon Carlton's going to come in. Salmonson's going to take another breather. Boy, he plays so hard, he just runs himself right out of gas out there. 45 seconds to go, and the Maroons still up by 12. Spartans trying to get back in this thing before halftime. They close within 7 or 8 points. Could be a whole different second half. The Maroons end up being ahead by about 14 or 15, and that would make a difference too. 3-point shot real long that time. Reed Behringer misses. 25 seconds. The Maroons are going to go for one shot. Oh, but you can't go for one shot if you don't control the ball. Omar. Nice entry pass. No good. Shire with the ball. Foul. Count it. Trish Shire, the 6'5 senior, comes up with the offensive board and the putback for 2. Paul Beyer picks up his second foul here within the last 20 seconds. 10 seconds to go. 30-20 is our score. Shire at the free throw line. The shot's on its way strong. McCorkle controls. 8 seconds. McCorkle stops. 3-pointer. Short. Great rebound by Wood. Gets it off, but no foul called. Nice offensive rebound that time by Kyle Wood, but the ball wouldn't go down for him, and we reached halftime here at Wharton Fieldhouse. It's March Madness, folks, and it's an IHSA AA sectional semifinal game. You're watching a Family Ties production. Jim Sanders with Jess Medina. Again, thanks to the Moline Athletic Department, especially Todd Rosenthal, for setting us up here tonight. The winner to play, either Rockford, Boylan, or Rochelle on Friday night. Maroons lead 30-20, and we'll be back with third quarter action in just a minute. Well, we're back here. It's getting ready for the third quarter. Halftime just about over. Got a nice crowd here tonight at Wharton Fieldhouse. It's a long way from being full, but the Spartans brought a nice section of fans. The Maroons are being supported well. So we'll see how this works tomorrow night over here when we have Rockford, Boylan, and Rochelle playing at Wharton Fieldhouse. First quarter stats for Moline. Yount had 2. McCorkle had 7. Salmonson 4. Lassick 4. And Beyer had 10. Leading scorers for Sycamore, Anthony Bomar, 6'1" junior, averaging 16 points a game, has 5. Trent Shire has 4. And the second leading scorer, Andrew Goins, with 15.5 average, has only had 3 points here in the first half. So the Maroons get first possession. Salmonson gets the ball back out to Yount, and the ball works the perimeter to McCorkle and back to Yount. Both teams with their starters back in the ball game. Lassick with the ball. McCorkle gives you a save ball. Nice defensive play that time by Shire. And he gets the ball on to Goings. Nice drive. Body. Lassick. Count it. Nice drive to the hoop that time. He took the ball to the big man. Ian Stetzo took the ball with some force. Leaned in. Got the basket and the foul. Stetzo, his 4th point. He'll shoot 1 shot. And that Moline 10-point lead became 7 in a real big hurry. Full court pressure, man-to-man right now. And Sycamore hustles back on defense. Beyer brings it across, gets the ball to Lassick. Moline will reset. Salmonson. Stetzo's going to pick up the foul. Salmonson was a little bit out of control that time. The ball's going to go out of bounds. Shire, rather, my mistake. Trent Shire picks up the foul, 6'5" senior. That's his 2nd foul. First this half for the Spartans from Sycamore. McCorkle, 3 out of the corner, long 3, air ball. Goins with the ball. Break, Bomar. Nice drive. Lassick's there, but he can't. He defended nicely, but Bomar put that ball in. Coach Dexter wants a quick timeout. Spartans come out and open up real quick with a 5-point run at 6:52. They've cut the Moline lead from 30 to 20 to 30-25. Coach Dexter just wants to get the kids over there and talk a little bit, slow it down, get things under control. Lassick's made 2 good plays inside. As you've watched the plays, he hasn't committed a foul. He committed 1 foul, but he played good defense on a second penetration move there. But Goins was just, Bomar was just too strong and too athletic, and got that ball high up off the glass, and gave the Spartans the first 5 points here of the 3rd quarter. Maroons will inbounds. 6:48 to go in the 3rd quarter. 5-point Moline lead. Loose ball. Salmonson has it. The Maroons are a little out of sync right now. McCorkle set down, and Ryan comes in for McCorkle. Beyer leans in, stops, pops 2. It just seems like every time Moline needs a basket this entire year, Paul Beyer is going to be the one to put that thing in for him. A quick shot that time by Sycamore. Salmonson with the ball to Ryan. Loses control. A little bit sloppy right now. Coach Goff from the Sycamores trying to slow his crew down a little bit. One of these 2 groups to slow down a little. 32-25 Moline. Bomar on the drive and a foul. On the drive, and if that's on Beyer, that's going to be his 3rd foul. Foul's on number 40, and that's Paul Beyer. His 3rd foul. Picked up 2 real close to the end of the first half, and has 1 early here. McCorkle's going to come out into the ball game, and Ryan is going to come out. Kevin Ryan, the 6'2" junior, is giving Moline some good minutes, but you got to have McCorkle in there. And Beyer is still there with 3 fouls. We'll see if he can play good defense. He's always one of their better players with 3 fouls. Nice pass. Might have walked. And he did. Sub for Moline. Kevin Ryan is going to come right back in. Paul Beyer is going to sit down. 32-25. Moline, 5:46 to go. 3rd quarter. Fans give McCorkle a little bit of a hard time for the air ball he shot down here a minute ago. No travel there. That foot stayed put. It was anchored down. Moline trying to spread the floor just a little bit. Get some cutters through there. Ryan with the ball. Entry pass, not a good one. Pretty clouded in there. They're sagging back real tough on Lassick right now. It's real hard to get that ball into him. Nice defense that time by Ryan. Excuse me, Salmonson. Ryan with the ball. And McCorkle has the ball again. Lassick makes his way down the court. Real sloppy right now. 7-point lead by Moline. The team that kind of gets themselves under control first is going to take a definite move in direction of winning this ball game. McCorkle, 3. No more air ball that time. Actually, touch nothing but net. 10-point lead for Moline. 5-point run by the Maroons. Gave up 5, scored 5. It's a 10-point lead. Spartans making good effort. Just don't quite have the horses, doesn't look like. Goins over the top of the bank board, out of play. Moline has a chance to build on a 10-point lead. Timothy Devine is going to come in for the Spartans, a 6'3" senior. Trent Scherer is going to sit down. Quickly into the ball game. Chris Kaiser is coming in. And number 30, Ian Stetzel is going to take a seat on the bench. 3-on-2. Nice pass. Lassick. Boom! Solid from Young to Salmonson to Lassick. 12-point lead for the Maroons. 4:22 to go third quarter. Timeout, Sycamore. And the Maroon fans are up and cheering. 4:18 to go in the third quarter. Hey, we'll take a short break. We'll be back with third quarter action in just a minute. Moline up by 12. Sycamore to inbound the ball after a quick 30-second timeout. Coach Goff trying to calm the Spartans down. They got to back to within 5 to 30-25, but then the Maroons have run off 7 straight points. 4:04 to go. Moline man-to-man. Lassick's going to give him that shot. Bomar with the ball. Working the ball on the perimeter. Backdoor cut. Bomar, that's a nice move. Ball tipped out of bounds by the Maroons. Lassick tough on the board that time, as was Adam Goings from Sycamore. Inbounds pass coming deep out here to Bomar. And a wild pass. Unforced error that time by Sycamore, and Moline will put the ball in bounds with a 12-point lead. Sycamore going to pick up Moline at the 10-second line. Like 2-1-2 zone this time, half court press with Trapp. Nice passing, Salmonson. No foul. I mean, no. You can't dump the ball after the whistle is blown. Obvious call and a good call. Going to have a foul. Here's your situation. We're going to have a foul. Foul's on number 51. That is Timothy Devine on Salmonson. The ball would have gone out of bounds to Moline. On the pass, Lassick dumped the ball. Dead ball dunk is illegal. That's his second personal foul on Lassick. Can you get that right? See if I've got it. Yep. That's his second personal foul. And not only does Moline not have the ball, but the Spartans are going to shoot the ball twice and have the ball out of bounds. 37-26. 37-27. Trent Shire's back in the ball game. Devine sits down. And Sycamore has the ball down by 10. 3:21 to go in the third quarter. The winner to move to Friday night's final. Sycamore gets the ball inside, but that's why you got Lassick in there, isn't it? Working tough inside. Marco Kostick, 6'1" senior, had Ryan on him, thought he'd get the shot over him, but that second man, the man behind, Kyle Lassick, blocks the ball out of bounds. Spartans with the ball. Down by 10. Trying to get the ball inside. Shire, a little strong. Salmonson. Lassick had it. Bomar passes up the 3 to take the 2. Count it. They got a foul inside, going to go against Sycamore. Bomar makes the basket. It counts. Foul's going to go against number 44, Trent Shire. Pushed off on the rebound.
Foul on the play by Trent Shire. It's third.
That's the third foul on Shire. Third foul. Into the lineup replacing Shire is number 31. That's Samuel Shaw, 6'3" senior. Trap again, wide open to Ryan. Salmonson, nice look. Yount keeps it alive. Jump ball. Jump ball. Good hustle inside that time by Ryan and by Marco Kostick. Paul Beyer is going to come back in with his 3 fouls at the 2:20 mark. Ryan, Coach Dexter's talking to him a little bit, trying to get him under control. That's the key for the Maroons. If they stay under control and stay focused, they are very hard to beat. McCorkle did a nice job out front on Bomar. And Yount's done a great job ongoing tonight. Lassick on a huge rebound inside. Outlet to Beyer, and Moline is on the run. Moline with their starters in the ball game right now. Yount, McCorkle, Beyer, Lassick, and Salmonson. At the free throw line, Salmonson passed down low to Lassick. Nice play, high-low from Salmonson to Lassick. 39-29. Moline again up by 10. 1:35 to go in the third quarter. Back door. And Moline's ball. A good idea that time. Pass from Chris Kaiser to Marco Kostick. Ian Stetzel comes back in the ball game. The 6'2" senior, averaging 10 points a ball game. Lassick has 8 points. Beyer has 12. McCorkle has 10 for the Maroons. Anthony Bomar has 9 for Sycamore. Lassick keeps that ball alive. Nice tip. A back tip by Lassick. Keep it alive. They get the ball back to him. When he works that hard, get him the ball, because he'll get the ball down low to somebody. Nice set play. A little bit strong. Foul's going to be on Lassick. A real cheap one there. You don't want to pick one 83 feet away from the basket. Lassick's going to pick up his third. In the lineup for Moline, Joey Thorngren, a 6'4" sophomore, comes in, and Lassick's going to sit down. Cal's got to stay away from foul trouble. Has 2, one with the dunk, of course. That's just something that happened, you know. And then that foul there was kind of cheap. Little backdoor cut there from Bomar to Shaw, but out of bounds again. 40 seconds to go, and Moline leads by 10. Moline's being guarded so well, they can't get a guy out of bounds to take the ball in. Beyer gets it into Yount. Full court pressure. Moline break it real easily. Salmonson. Oh! What a great play. Justin Yount to Jordan Salmonson for the dunk. 41-29. Bomar, he takes it in the middle of the lane and makes the basket. 41-31. Salmonson again. Nice pass to Thorngren. Salmonson to Thorngren. We just finished Yount to Salmonson. 43-31, 8 seconds to go. McCorkle on Bomar. Bomar stops, pops, off the back of the rim. Yount, he can't get it off. It's not going to count even if it goes. Wow, what a great third quarter. Moline started the quarter up by 10, finished the quarter up by 12, but a lot of stuff happened in between. We're at the end of the third quarter with the Moline Maroons leading the Sycamore Spartans 43-31. We'll be back with fourth quarter action in just a minute. Ready to start our fourth quarter action here from Morton Fieldhouse. You're watching IHSA AA sectional semifinals. Had a jump ball just a minute ago down there. Did we get that correct? Officials are going to talk about that. Well, we got a break here. Our country company's three-point shootout tonight had 4 winners advancing to Friday night. They were Paul Beyer from Moline, Randall Russell from Rockford East, Andrew Goins from Sycamore, and Nick Worth from Belvedere. They'll all compete Friday night against those who will qualify tomorrow night. They got it all squared away at Moline ball and against half-court pressure. Maroons have Thorngren in for Lassick. Otherwise, they have their starters out there. Adamson with the ball. Couldn't quite handle it. There's a good drive that time. And Moline did a nice job. Run some clock here. You're up by 12. Get a good shot every time down. Moline will do that. They'll be all right. Bomar's going to pick up a foul. 6'1" junior. Just about took an elbow to the face that time as Samuelson was trying to clear a little space for himself. But no contact, and of course no foul. Moline with the ball and the lead. Sycamore playing man-to-man defense right now, chasing all over the floor. Moline into their man-to-man offense, and they execute that real well. It was pretty, but it was traveling. Now, you watch that game on Sunday, that's probably legal. But on any other day of the week, that's going to be traveling. And Moline didn't get a shot. They were patient, but didn't get a shot that time. Goins is fouled and counted. Real nice move that time. Andrew Goins, a 5'11" senior. Justin Yount picks up his second. Lassey's going to come in. Thorngren's going to sit down. To the free throw line for Sycamore, Andrew Goins. He has 7 points, make that 8. Halfway to his season average. Bomar is at 11. And a foul against Sycamore. Stetzel picks up his second foul, the 15th foul on Sycamore. Excuse me. Yount with the ball. Ball for traveling. The ball's going to go out of bounds to Sycamore. It wasn't a very pretty play, that's for sure. 9-point lead. Sycamore, if they're going to make a run, this is about the time to do that. The Spartans with the ball, down by 9 points. Moline playing man-to-man, but they've got that pattern pretty well scouted out, and the Maroons are working themselves through there. Little three-point shot that time by number 30, that's Ian Stetzel. 43-36, 7-point lead by the Maroons, and a steal by Sycamore. Bomar, he could go all the way. Bomar going to get fouled. Oh, Beyer's going to pick up his 4th. Paul Beyer in an effort to get back and play defense. Got in the way, and now the bench for Moline is going to have to come to play. Coming off the bench for Moline after this first free throw is going to be Kevin Ryan, the 6'2" junior. He's going to have to step up because Beyer has been the man all night long and most of the season who's been able to step in and make key shots. Well, he's going to sit the bench for a little while. We have 6 minutes, 24 seconds to go in the fourth quarter, and Beyer will sit down with 4 fouls. Moline leads by 6. Make it 5. 43-38. Ryan with the ball. Brings the ball across. Nice feed to Lassick. The ball's knocked out of bounds. Moline gets the ball. Good pass that time from Ryan to Lassick. Just couldn't quite finish because some quick hands by the Sycamore Spartans. Moline needs to answer. Ryan penetrates. And drives and scores. A thought Ryan was probably going to dish that ball off. He took it right to the basket, left-handed layup. Count it. Marco Kostic picks up his foul, 6'1" senior, and to the free throw line after making the shot is Kevin Ryan. And his own three-point play. Kevin steps it up. 46-38, 8-point lead by the Moline Maroons. Can Sycamore answer? Against this tough Moline defense, they're trying to run some backdoor cuts. Pick and roll. And Moline staying with them almost every time. That's a good-looking shot. Boom. Andrew Goins is not going to miss that one very often. The 5'11" senior got loose. And a 5-point lead by Moline. A steal by Bomar. Slows it down. Yant's chasing. Yant steals. Head to Salveson. And he is fouled. Going to go out of bounds. We'll be looking at a 1-and-1. Both teams have 6. That'll be 7th team foul on Sycamore. But both teams will be in the bonus from now on. Great play. Bomar, second foul on Bomar, by the way. 7th team foul. Yant had the ball stolen. Then all of a sudden, Bomar had it, and Yant came back and stole the ball back. Salmonson heading for a dunk, was fouled. 5-point Moline lead. Free throw is good. 6-point lead. 5:31 to go. Salmonson's had a big game. That's 8 points for Salmonson. Moline's going to take a quick timeout. Let's stay here. We're not going to go anyplace. We got plenty of things to talk about with a 7-point lead for Moline, 48-41. The Maroons, of course, have had a fantastic season at 25-2, and of course they traveled through the tough Western Big Six Conference undefeated. They won some ball games early, close ball games against UT for sure, and a couple others right off the bat, and then got better and better as the year went along. Sycamore 23-4, and they were 7-3 in their conference, so they were a tough competitor. I think they finished tied for second place in their league, but I'm not positive of that, but I think that's what I heard. So our timeout is over. Sycamore has to answer. 5:31 to go, 7-point lead, 48-41 for Moline. Working real hard trying to find a way to get the ball to Goings, and Bomar's working the ball out front. There he has it. Whoops. Goins thought that the center was going to go one way. Shire was going to go one way, went the other, and a turnover. That's not over and back. Some people want it. It's not going to be that way. Lassick. McCorkle. Nice move. Touched McCorkle out of bounds, though. That's a great call. Officiating crew, and I wish I knew who they were. Not from our area, but they certainly have done an outstanding job tonight. They've called the fouls, they've called the violations, and the teams have adjusted. 4:41 to go, fourth quarter action. 7-point Moline lead. Trying to post Goins down low now against Yant. He's going to step under. Lassick's going to block that ball. Kyle Lassick just kind of waiting back there, waiting for Goins to make the move. Knock that ball out of bounds. That's 3 or 4 blocks, maybe 5 for Lassick tonight. To go with 8 points. Numerous rebounds. Sycamore's hanging around though. Bomar, Lassick got a piece of that one too. Lassick blocks another shot. Well, for some reason, Sycamore's decided to take that ball in among the trees, and right now it's the trees 2 and the Spartans 0. Too good a shot. Good out of bounds play. Got the ball to Andrew Goings. 4-point Moline lead. McCorkle stops, pops, draws a foul. McCorkle took that ball right down the middle of the lane like you should. finally got picked up, but only after they fouled him.
Foul on number 44, Shire, his fourth personal.
Fourth foul on Shire. Shire's got 4, Beyer's got 4. 1 from each team. McCorkle to shoot 2. Moline leads by 4. First shot on its way, off the rim and no good. Wesley McCorkle averaging 15, almost 15 points a ball game. Moline's leading scorer and ties for the lead in the rebound. Sycamore fans are miss again. Ryan kept it alive. Ball got knocked out of bounds though because Trent Shire made a great effort to keep it in play and threw the ball away, trying to get the ball to Bomar. So Moline with the ball into the backcourt. McCorkle will take it. 4 minutes to go. Fourth quarter. McCorkle. Vlasic. McCorkle took the ball. Caught the Spartan standing around and looking. Got the ball to Vlasic. Vlasic now has 10 points. Nice pass inside Shire. Vlasic comes back to try to block it. Shire gets the ball off the glass. 50-46. McCorkle's going to have to use a timeout. Checking to see if they need a full or a 30. Moline's going to take a full. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back with our fourth quarter action. Maroons lead 50-46, 3:35 to go. We're back. For the Maroons, they can run the baseline here. They've got Ryan, McCorkle, Yount, Salmonson, and Vlasic. And Vlasic comes to get the ball. Nearly a steal by Sycamore, and McCorkle does end up with the basketball. And Moline hanging tentatively, be a good word, precariously, another good word, to a 4-point lead. McCorkle takes the ball to the hole. Wesley McCorkle makes our score 52-46. Drive. They're certainly now. Sycamore is going to take a short, quick timeout. They had that time going, sitting out. They're going to go full there. Why don't we stay here and we'll just take a look into that Sycamore huddle as they took a gamble there a little bit with putting Goings on the bench just for one series, and McCorkle comes down, makes a basket, and they take a quick timeout to get Goings back in the ball game again. He started to heat it up just a little bit as he comes back in our game. Well, Sycamore has shown the Moline Maroons as many different defensive sets as I think anybody has ever seen. Now we got a little tumbling exhibition going on out here now between Sycamore and Moline. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. And that's got to be a violation of some IHSA rule, because that young lady didn't have on a cheerleading outfit. Jess, it's got to be illegal somewhere. And the Moline cheerleaders were pointing that out. We're back to action. Woo! There's excitement going on even when there's a timeout here. Spartans with the ball, down by 6. Long three-point shot comes up short. Goings doesn't get it. Yount with the rebound and McCorkle with the ball. And the foul's going to go against Anthony Bomar, 6'1" junior. That's his third foul. 9th team foul, so McCorkle will go to the free throw line shooting 1-on-1. Paul Beyer's going to come back in the ball game. Ryan did a beautiful job. Kevin Ryan, the 6'2" junior, some quality minutes for Moline. McCorkle in and out, tips the ball, nice rebound that time. Marco Kostic that time ran that ball down, did a real nice job. Marco's the leading rebounder on this team, and I can see why with that kind of hustle. Goings with the ball, he penetrates against Yount. Now they got Bomar, a wide open shot, in and out. Kostic, another good rebound. He calls a timeout. Very nice, very nice. Go down and take a look at the Moline huddle this time. The Maroons hanging to a 6-point lead at 2 minutes and 24 seconds to go. Again, the winner plays Rockford Moylan or Rochelle. Your guess is as good as mine on that one. Rochelle was the number 8 seed. Moylan's the number 3 seed. It's a nice ball game. The Moline Maroons, the number 1 seed against the Spartans, the number 5 seed. So I think Brett Goff and Matt Harville and the rest of their staff there at Sycamore have done an outstanding job of getting their kids prepared. The 23-4 Spartans from the Suburban Prairie Conference, Suburban Chicago, have done an excellent job. Coach Frank Dexter with Derek Lindauer and Dennis Kaschieder. We're all well aware of how great a job that staff does year after year after year. And with a 25-2 record this year and undefeated Western Big Six champions, the Maroons look to continue their season, extend at least one more game. And this time of year, you only play them that way, don't you? The next bad game is that you turn the gear in, I guess, huh? The Maroons holding on to a 6-point lead. 2:24 to go. The Spartans, huge possession this time. A 2 or a 3 here, and then we've got ourselves a huge ball game now. Maroons make a defensive stop and make a basket. The tide really turns. Goins, strong. Another rebound. Bomar. The 2 best shooters had shots, couldn't put them down. And a foul that time. Good hustle by Marco Kostick. Well, Sycamore got 3-point shots out of their 2 best players. Goins had a good look with a 3. Anthony Bomar had a good look with a 3. Couldn't get either one of them to go down. And Justin Yount will come to the free throw line shooting 2.
That's 10 team fouls on Sycamore. Justin Yount shooting 2 double bonus.
Yount has 2 points. These are 2 huge ones right here. In and out. Stetzel comes in for the Spartans. Reed Behringer will sit down. Moline has to make at least 1 out of 2 here. Keep things rolling. It's good. You'd like to make them both, but you need to make 1 out of 2, and Justin Yount did that. 53-46. Goins penetrates. That's a nice looking shot. Lasik on a huge rebound. McCorkle. Moline on the run. 3-on-2. Salmonson. Good rebound that time by Kostick. Bomar with the ball and Goins. He falls down, but no contact there. Bomar with the ball. Nice pass. Won't go. Kostick offensive board on his own miss, and he scores. Marco Kostick missed an easy layup. Got his own board and put it back in. 5-point lead for Moline. Salmonson to McCorkle. And he's fouled. Going to be 2 shots no matter what. 2 shots no matter what. We'll see who the foul is on, though. That could be real important. Foul's on number 44. That's Trent Shire. And that's his 5th personal foul. Shire picks up number 5. He'll leave the ball game with 5 fouls, 6 points, and played real hard inside against some big kids. Shire's the only big guy they've got at 6'5". Samuel Shaw, 6'3", is a player that has given him some quality minutes from off the bench, but Behringer, number 43, is going to be the man to come in off the bench for Coach Brett Goff. McCorkle at the free throw line shooting 2. Moline leads by 5. Still just need to make 1 out of 2. And that's 1. 6-point lead for Moline. 1:15 to go. Looking to make it a 3-possession game for the Spartans. Short. 2 threes ties the ball game for Sycamore, and they got 3-point shooters. We know this young man right here is one of them. And that 43 has got a shot. That's a little strong. Won't go. Salmonson on the rebound. That missed by Behringer that time. McCorkle with the ball on the run. You'd like to say slow it down, wouldn't you? And he carried it. He did. Somewhere in your minds as you watch this ball game, was anybody yelling slow it down besides Coach Dexter and me? 6-point lead. 55 seconds to go. Sycamore needs 2 threes and a stop. Nice pass inside. There's a three. There's one of them. And a quick timeout. That's a three-point shot by Andrew Goings. 54-51. Coach calls a timeout. Full timeout. And we'll stay right here. No reason to go anywhere right now. 40.3 seconds to go. A three-point lead by the Moline Maroons. Now Sycamore needs to stop, and Moline needs to settle down and get a good shot and make Sycamore foul. That's the plan. Coach Dexter's got his players right there. They got the starters. They played a lot of minutes. Moline may make an adjustment here and go to the bench. They are. Into the lineup for Moline will be Kevin Ryan. Looks like Kyle Lasse's going to sit down. And again, get another ball handler in the ball game. And you've got the guys that you want. Well, are you nice and relaxed at home? Of course, you've got the advantage of the tape delay. I mean, unless you just have not been around, haven't paid a lot of attention, you obviously know who won this ball game. But let's watch the end of this thing together, because you know who won, but we certainly don't know. There's 40 seconds to go, and a three-point lead. Beyer gets the ball inbound, long pass to McCorkle. That's a good play. McCorkle's fouled. Sycamore running to make the foul. Probably Kostick is going to pick up that foul, I think. He will. 6'1" senior. He picks up his third foul. McCorkle will go to the free throw line. He has 13 points. First one on its way. And nothing but net. Two-possession game. Lassick comes in. Ryan will sit. Defensive change for Moline. Going from offense to defense to get the shot blocker back in the game. When Moline's on offense, then you get your ball handler back in the game. Great move by Coach. And a 5-point Moline lead. 35 seconds to go. Goings works through two screens. Behringer with the ball. Stops. Ball's kicked out of bounds. It'll still be Sycamore ball. Spartans to inbounds that ball. Behringer to get the ball inbounds. They're looking to get the ball to Goings. He has it, long three. Off the rim, no good. Salmonson fights for it, but knocks the ball out of bounds. But that's still not bad. It's a two-possession game, 23 seconds to go. And Moline still is not going to give that basket up, and they're not going to give up very many easy shots. Ball comes into play all the way out front to Behringer. Behringer's going to penetrate. Takes the ball into Lassick that time, and is going to get Lassick for a foul. Kyle Lassick picks up that foul. 6'9" senior. Lassick's had 4 or 5 blocks this game, maybe more. That's his 4th personal foul to go with 10 points. Okay. 2 shots. Behringer is going to go to the free throw line. Reed Behringer, the 5'11" sophomore. First free throw up and good. We got a sub coming in for the shooter. Trent Shire is going to come in, 6'5" senior, if he makes this shot. Behringer's second shot, long. Salmonson on the rebound, and McCorkle with the ball. And a foul. Kostick picks up the foul. It's a good foul, too, because Beyer was breaking up all by himself to the basket. McCorkle was looking at him. Kostick picks up his 4th foul. 14.9 seconds to go. Moline hanging to a 4-point lead. Short, but rolls in. 5-point lead. In the lineup for Sycamore, Carl Tucker comes back in, and Ian Stetzo comes out. McCorkle with the second free throw. McCorkle has 16 points. Beyer 12, Lassick 10, Salmonson 8. Missed free throw. And McCorkle steals, loses control, tips, And we got a foul on Sycamore. Marco Kostic. Kostic will commit the foul, and that's his 5th foul. Kostic's going to sit. Coach Goff's got to make a change here. McCorkle will be going to the free throw line. And fans on both sides are pretty much standing here, the student section especially. Kostic fouls out. Into the lineup is Ian Stetzel. He comes back in. 5-point lead for Moline. McCorkle can seal the deal for sure with 2 free throws. First free throw on its way. And it stays. 6-point lead. 3-possession game if this ball goes in the basket. It's good. Nothing but net. 59-52. Inbounds for the Spartans. Steal by Salmonson. Salmonson's going coast to coast. Layup is good. 61-52, and that's going to be our final. The Moline Maroons advance to Friday night sectional final with a hard-fought 61-52 win tonight over the Sycamore Spartans. Sycamore Spartans put forth great effort tonight. They came into the ball game with 2 heralded players for sure. Goings had about a 16-point average, had 17. Bomar, he also had 13 points, held a little below his average, but it was a team effort for the Moline Maroons. You had 3 by Yount, 18 by McCorkle, Salmonson had 10, Beyer had 12, and Lastic had 10. So 4 players in double figures. Great floor game by Justin Yount. The Maroons advance to Friday night's sectional final game to play the winner of the Rockford-Boylan Rochelle game. March Madness, and this game had it all, didn't it? Moline Maroons tie with a 17-game winning streak, a school record, with their 26th win tonight. They tie a record of almost 50 years ago of 26 wins in a season, and they can break both those records on Friday night if they were to win. Well, folks, you've seen a great game. We hope you enjoyed it. We do want to thank Todd Rosenthal and the athletic department here at Moline. We want to congratulate the Sycamore Spartans on a great season, but most especially we want to congratulate the Moline Maroons under Coach Frank Dexter for moving on, the #1 seed, going to a record of 26-2, and they'll take on either Boylan or Rochelle Friday night to advance the Super Sectional. Thank you for joining us. You've been watching a Family Ties production. This is Jim Sanders with Jess Medina. Have a great night, and we'll see you next time.